The concept of the Alerion is going to the person that says, I want to be out on the water and I want to be able to do it with my family, or if my family won't go because they're too busy, I want to be able to go out myself. And we can customize the boats, which our brokers have become very good at. And that's how a lot of these ideas get started, because if the salespeople are all experienced sailors and you come to us with an individual problem, and you may be a very experienced sailor too, but you say, I really want to do this. Well, let's figure out how we can do that. It's usually doable. We just finished a 38 that has one of these super big booms. It's carbon fiber, but you can reef it with a push button. You don't have to get up. Inlaid emblems and tables, because you can do a lot of custom things. Teak decks. We were the first ones to say we really want teak decks on this. And Pearson Composites has been very good about that. They've taken on these trickier custom options. We also have a policy whenever we have boats in production. We have somebody there every single week when we have boats in production. We take pictures of their boat in production, so we have pictures of when it was molded, we have pictures of when it came out of the mold, we have pictures of the interior going to the deck going on, and so on, right down to the point where here's the boat in the water with the owner, and how beautiful it looks, with the special things that only we knew to say, with our experience, your requirement is this, we can solve that. And how about doing it this way? Right now, I'd say that we're by far the largest Alerion dealer in the world. We've been very successful. And maybe it's the fact that it's a classic looking day sailor, but yet, would you call it a 38-footer with full accommodations down below a day sailor? Well, somewhat still, yes. And I think it gets back to the concept of sailing as a sport to relax. And the people that are purchasing them, the Alerion makes it easy for that person. He can go out and sail around in something he really likes to sail because it sails beautifully. And he can do it alone because everything is push button. He can do it at any age, which is also an advantage. Because again, it's push button. You're not grinding winches. They're not inexpensive, but they're beautiful. And I think anything today that's beautiful and made by craftsmen tends to be expensive. There's another aspect of a family business that owns the sales as well as the service business. Although they're different companies, they really act as one company. So when there's a priority for getting a boat commissioned, a new boat comes in, it's our yard that puts together our salespeople's boats for the sales company. And I think that having control of both means that if push comes to shove, as the head of the company, I can go down and say, this is a priority. This has to be fixed. But I think that that's what makes the whole thing come together. The advantage is the sales operation and the service operation are the same company.